discussing on the topic why Indian engineers should not take a job in a foreign company. Well, higher education in foreign countries like UK, USA are really good nowadays. As you see, for masters, people are spending lakhs and crores of rupees just to take an admission in such colleges. Why is that so? Maybe the education there is way better. After spending 4 to 6 years in such a country, they will obviously prefer to stay in that country because of certain reasons which we'll be discussing about today. And because of the job that they are taking there, Indian companies are taking weighted. So today let's discuss on why Indian engineers are taking a job in a foreign company and preferring it over an Indian company, and why they should actually go for an Indian company rather than those foreign companies and improve the revenue of the Indian company.
It's very embarrassing to hear that people are going to foreign countries just in order to get high-paid jobs and lucrative jobs. But you really think that, or you guys, you really think that if we are serving without us serving our own nation, we are neglecting our motherland. So is it justice to our motherland?
Well, the reason is when asked in the interviewers and as well as the candidates that why they are opting for foreign jobs, their answer is corruption in India, which is leading them to shift more towards countries like USA, which according to them are developed countries, and it provides a better opportunity to them in terms of progress as well as financial as well as personal. And the second reason is that they think about India too negatively, and they think that it will never progress in life. So I think that's the reason for them moving more towards their inclination more towards these foreign jobs.
Yeah, I truly agree with that, because nowadays in USA there's really a growing education forum there. I mean, the universities like Massachusetts Institute of Technology is world renowned. You take a degree from there, come to India, and you will be like a superstar, seriously a superstar. And the opportunities that you get there, the extracurricular activities and all, you can't even think of that being in India. I guess we should do something to get those stuff and incorporate that in Indian universities and Indian job forums. Like, you have seen that Google jobs, Google offices, they are like so beautiful and they actually make people happy to work there. Indian companies are like call center, busy fish markets where you can't. You will suffer of heat rather than enjoying your work there.
You want to say that since these countries are developed, so we should live there. But the thing is that we should not reach our country, we should not complain about our country, but we should serve our country. We are living here, we are studying here, and after all our studies, we are going to the foreign countries and we are serving there. Why not we are serving in India? We can produce more person like APJ Abdul Kalam, who is a missile man of India, and serving for our country. Then why are we sitting there? We can serve for this country. We can develop our country more. We can have more technology. I agree that we should go there, but the thing is, our motto should be that we should serve there for the benefit of our country.
Yeah, I also truly agree with that. And we should serve other nations. We should be very fruitful, and we should give prosperity to our nation and work for it, and not just get attracted to Western culture. And we are getting primary education from us and degrees from here and going and serving other nations, which is, I don't think it's of much use.
And like many NRS like Mahatma Gandhi, and they went outside and then they came back and served their nation for the betterment of the nation, the development of the nation. So we should go there, take some experience, and then come back and serve our nation.
Yeah, that's a really good point. But see, the thing is, people are going to foreign universities for studying and education, and after, say, as I said, after 4 to 6 years, they get accustomed to there, and then they start comparing the foreign countries with Indian countries, our country, and Indian country. Obviously, companies will be compared as well. And how obviously, if you compare India with, say, United States, you'll see that India is rather really more crowded, population density, and after that, you see the cleanliness there. Obviously, a person, it's normal human mentality, that you will obviously prefer a clean area or a more, a pleasant area rather than a crowded, dirty place. So I guess it's not about staying in USA or something like that, but India too can become like the United States.
I think the problem why this is happening more is mostly because of population explosion. And one of the recent examples was a girl who was homeschooled and she did not appear for her 11th and 12th standard, wasn't offered a place in IIT, but she was offered a place in MIT after clearing, after some physics Olympiad. So that's how we are losing our gems and our resources, which can be really beneficial in our development, just because of some exams like IITs and mains in advance. So I think maybe that's one of the reasons why people are more inclined towards foreign opportunities, because they find that it's much more easier and much more beneficial for them.
And I think when reservation comes into play, then most of the intelligent minds don't get the chance in IIT and they get a chance in MIT, so they go there.
That's an excellent point.
But we can't totally negate that we should have concern for our own country so that we can improve our economy. We should have concern.
Yeah, see, actually, according to the topic that we're discussing right now, it's like engineers in India should not go for jobs in foreign countries. I actually, from the perspective of an Indian engineer, it's actually not their fault. If you're actually aiming as if you want a good future or something and good life, happy with your family, and the quality, pollution free, industry, all that, then obviously you prefer somewhere. You would go for those kind of places. And only way to work in United States is taking up a foreign.
I do agree, but actually people there in the foreign countries, they are also serving, because about 4.2 lakh crore revenue, which is 25% of the total revenue that the central government pass in a year, is just coming from the foreign countries. The people that the people that serve in the foreign countries, they send this money to their family, and if the families develop, it means that a nation will develop. Means you can say that the people who are serving the foreign country, they are doing all the things for their families, and when the families develop, you can say that.
That's the thing, right? Like if you're working in a foreign company, all that revenue that you're collecting for yourself, part of it goes to this foreign. Obviously improves the government revenue of the foreign country rather than India. It's kind of you're looting India and giving it to the foreign companies, just like British rules in 1947. You have to do something that rather if you want people to live in the United States and have a better life, either you do is that Indian jobs should shift to USA, get outsourced, which is currently not possible, because India is not such a developed country that it can outsource it to such a developed country as the United States. No one in the United States will be agreed to act as a slave or do some labor for India. So if that's not possible, maybe India can bring up their job opportunities in their own country and make their country livable and attractive for people.
And many of the people go there because of lack of opportunity and exposure. But if we bring that to India, many people can get jobs and they can live like in USA, develop.
And I think that major cause of migration of people is that due to brain drain, which causes Indian people to go to foreign and serve their nation and improve their economy. But I think that it is due to the unhealthy condition atmosphere which is present currently in India. And for example, politicians, they are influencing the engineers to serve for them, and even their life is in danger, due to which they are preferring to serve other nations.
Yes, I have the same thing in my mind, because if for example, if there's a smart mind here, it's not because of the reservation or maybe even pass IIT. These exams which are conducted in India are not judging or ranking these people according to their intellect. They are even the people who just mug up stuff or maybe they're not that smart. They are given that opportunity to be in a prestigious college. Thus, the actual intellect are going out to the foreign countries and hence taking up a job there. So what's happening is, since these intellectual people are going to foreign countries and settling down there, the kind of teachers or some guidance and all that is not possible in India. So So there are lack of teachers and good education centers in India itself. Because of the basic brain drain that had happened in the past, the future is being affected. What is the probability? I mean, the probability of a teacher to stay in India is very low. There's something the government should do just to get those teachers here. That's by increasing the salary. Or, there must be some petty salary that must be provided to a professor of some private college. The fees itself are too low, 40,000, 50,000 just as fee. So obviously they would prefer a private education center maybe in some foreign country.
Actually, the main problem is population. You can see in Bangalore, in each flat you can see there are engineers, in each home there are engineers. So we should have a control over population. We should have many other organizations like here the people are only treated towards medical and engineers and nothing. We are not treated about. There are many other schools like management, like translators, but we are not setting towards it. In some sector there are very few seats, very few people are engaged, and in some sectors they are too much crowded. Means I mean to say that government should take care of all the sectors so that people can move towards them. It should be from the root level. Means people should start thinking from the schooling. In the school, I think all of us has their aim as engineers and medical only. So
due to this, Indian engineers are serving other nations and making them more powerful, just due to which our economy is lacking and we are still in the category of underdeveloped nations. So this is also one of the major causes.
I think the irony is that more of foreign people are coming here and working, and Indians are going to other countries to work. So we are actually lagging behind in terms of Indian labor nowadays. That's what is seen in Mumbai and places like Delhi.
Now, thinking of a solution, I don't think we can put a probation on these engineers going to the foreign countries. First thing, India being a democratic country, you can just put up a rule like China can. They can, just like recently China had put a ban on making more than 2 cities. So you can't do such a thing in India because of the wide diversity. Second thing might be that you are getting too many perks in foreign companies which no one can deny. You might be getting a car, for telephone services, a good home, a good life and all that stuff. And obviously the life in a foreign country is better and safer than India. Obviously it's a bitter truth, but we can't deny that truth. Thus, we can't just put a probation on Indian engineers to, stop, you can't go there and we won't allow you, have to work in an Indian job, and an Indian company and take up an Indian job. We have to find some more solution to go forward with people working in an Indian company.
But I think that people should start their own startup like businesses for the development of the nation. As if you earn more, you give back more to the nation in the form of tax.
Now, that thing is really sensitive topic. First of all, if you are opening up a startup, not all of them work. And for example, if some work, then Indian people tend to get greedy or somehow and they sell off their startups to some foreigner. Google and all, if they find that there is a competition, for example, I open an email website and Google thinks that it's affecting email. They try and buy it, then I being in billion, I'm getting $1 billion, $1 billion just for this simple app. I'll sell it off to a big multi-billion company and get my money, but in a way it is affecting our country.
I need to say that I do agree, but the thing is that in the foreign countries like in Microsoft, 25% of the engineers are from India. If the Microsoft is the most popular company, then why can't we form another Microsoft in India? If the brains are from India, then we can form this Microsoft in our country. Bill Gates, the most richest person in the world, he said that he wants the more. He can't deny the people coming from India because almost out of 4%, one is from India. So we can form such Microsoft, Apple in our country also.
Just like Infosys, Satya Microsystems, Sun Microsystems, HCL. These are standing examples of companies from India which are really progressing.
But the more intelligent person is not willing to serve for this country. They are more inclined towards the money. They want more money, and they are sitting to US and they are serving for Microsoft. We are not serving for this Satyam computers and all these things. But I want to say that people should have the goals to improve our country, improve the economic of our country. I don't have problem that they should go in some other country, but the main aim should be that they should have goals, they should have national living also.
Yeah, I guess that's somewhat true. I mean, for example, I mean, government should take a good initiative to improve these Indian companies, because unless government supports them, and what government trying to do is if there's some Indian company trying to progress or getting some funding to improve their company, government is rejecting it for on basis of corruption and all that. So I guess it is partly a government's fault to. Actually, it's majorly government's fault rather than blaming Indian engineers. I guess we should blame the government to be corrupt and not promoting Indian engineers to take up the Indian job, not giving them such an opportunity that they are attracted to an Indian job.
If the government works like properly without corruption, we can invest some money in the jobs. Like you get more jobs, and the unemployment rates will reduce.
Like the government should means like that reservation quota and all, they should take some action over it and provide the jobs to the deserving candidates so that they are not migrating to other countries and serving them, making them more powerful.
Talking about foreign companies, I guess it is a benefit for the Indian engineers to work there, because obviously you get an exposure to more different kind of people, because the problem is not just in India, it's not just Indian engineers. Maybe there are Chinese engineers, maybe there are Russian engineers. Everyone is going to USA or UK, United Kingdom, Australia, just for studying and taking up a job there, because they are the good IT centers or what IT hubs, whatever you call them. So I guess you find more variety of people there. Second thing, the work ethics. It's really important to know the work ethics of foreign countries, because you have to train. You can't just isolate your country from other countries. You need to know what are their work ethics so you can improve your own company. In case you are starting an Indian company, then you should know how the others work and how you can manage other companies, so that obviously your company is better than the others. And third thing is that I guess the main way to get an Indian engineer and Indian job is provide a good opportunity, but not deny them from working in a foreign country. Right now, since US and UK are a good IT hub or something, so we should promote them taking a good experience from there with such a contract or something that after 2-3 years and getting good work experience, they come back to their home nation and take over the Indian job, so that they have the work experience of a foreign company, they get a good salary here, and also develop India rather than US.
But the salary will be very less compared to the countries like
So I'm saying, I guess we have to do something to improve it, or maybe somehow get them into the ideology, since they're right now 18, 19, when they're 18 or 19 years of age. I guess we should explain them why they should work in India and why they should bring up startups in India rather than selling it out there. Should be inculcated in their mind.
I agree with you that we can't isolate our country from other countries, because the technology is globalized. Means it is now the generation. It is not the time of globalization. We can't isolate. Some technology are advanced by Japan, some are from UK, some are from US. So we have to learn from all these countries, and after that we have to implement on our country. And thing is that some NRI are in some other countries. When they come to our country, they bring more tourism to here. People come to our country of other country, and they just visit to other places. They just add revenue to tourism. So we can't isolate, because this is only 0.1%. It's only 0.1% of the total people are going to other countries and they are doing their job there. So it's very few. In fact, we have more benefits if they are going there, because we are getting revenue. We are giving 25% of our total revenue.
However, there are no proper research labs so that the Indian engineers can carry on the research work in that's a major problem in India. So I think government should take some action to improve the lab facilities within the country so that it would help to increase the economy.
As I said earlier, that I guess mostly it is government's fault, but since it's partly Indian engineers' fault that they're rather ditching their nation, I guess we should give them a good education and promote that nationality in them, that they should not go for a foreign company and prefer Indian company. Second thing, that they should be given such opportunity that they don't feel that some unfair thing is done to them, maybe not as good salary as that's provided in the United States. Maybe a good decent salary that is enough, or maybe give a good luxurious life in India itself.
Even the funding should be done good so that the research labs will be enough, all the materials will be provided enough so that they can carry on their jobs. So at last I would like to conclude that we should encourage Indian citizens to carry on their jobs within India and help the country to improve their economy.